Good morning. Welcome to the Showcase Your Skills with Access for Certified Digital Badges webinar. This is a real short and sharp session with you this morning. I'm going to have you earning and learning in about 15 minutes. Because it's such a fast session, if you have any questions, please pop them in the chat. I do have Jasmina from our marketing team helping me out, passing those questions through, and I'll try and answer them for you towards the end. If you haven't met me before, I'm Cliff Ings, Head of Partner Experience at Access4. I also look after learning at Access4, so delighted to share this with you today. Badges is something we've been wanting to deliver to you for a long time now, and it's incredibly exciting to be able to show it off to you today. In today's session, really it's all about helping you and your team get recognized for your knowledge and expertise. We want to help you win more deals, and a great way to do that we know is to help you show your customers and potential customers the expertise of your team. And we're showing you a way to do that in a really verifiable way that helps you align to other vendors you work with in the industry and some of the leaders out there to earn badges that you can show off to customers, show off to other team members, even help you recruit expert talent. I'm going to show you all of that today. We're going to start with how to get started with badges and certifications in our learning platform, which is called Strive. How you can use badges to demonstrate your experience and expertise in UCAS. I'm going to show you how to show that off. Also, for those leaders and managers that are on this call today, I'm going to be talking to you about how what we're delivering to you today with badges is going to help you automate that refresher training concept for your team and for your employees. How do you make sure that they're staying up to date with content, with the industry, and with SaaSboss, our platform? I'm also going to give you a little introduction on what's ahead for our future certifications. If you haven't heard of Strive before, though, I wanted to give you a real quick rundown of what that is. So Strive is part of our SaaSboss platform. It's the learning part of our platform, and it's been around for a couple of years now. It has currently a huge amount of learners. We're about to approach the 2,000 mark with over 20 courses currently. What we're really proud of, though, is that third stat, which is how many of our learners go on to recommend the courses they do to others in their team or other people in their industry network. Over 95% is a hugely satisfying stat for us in terms of people that go on to recommend a course to others. But if you're thinking about Strive and Access4, why would you want to learn with us? So there's some real benefits to the content that we offer to you for free in Strive. It's all built and delivered by subject matter experts that work with us. So they directly contribute and help make our content even better over time. We are generally not satisfied just to sit on a course and leave it there without improving it. We aim to improve courses twice a year, and all the people that make up Access4 help us do that. We really want to expand the knowledge of your teams, of learners, of people that go on to sell and support Access4 products. And we're, again, really satisfied that the people that use this content overwhelmingly rate it as bringing new skills to their toolkit. They're learning something new, they're upskilling with the content that we're able to offer you. It's quite effective as well. I showed you previously that we're in the thousands of users now, and the courses that we offer, again, consistently get really high ratings for how relevant they are to the people learning them and that satisfaction. And finally, while Strive is our digital learning platform, there's other options in terms of getting support and benefiting from the knowledge in our team. And it is digital learning that's primarily in Strive, but it's complemented by our people. You get access to wonderful team members like our partner growth managers, like our brilliant people in solutions, support and porting. We're all here to help you win those deals, support your customers, and generally have a really easy time with the Access4 product suite. Now I'm going to talk about badges next. And we've partnered with a really brilliant industry leader, Credly, who are our badge partner. So badges you earn through Access4, through Strive, will be delivered through your digital learning wallet that is provided by Credly. And if you haven't heard of Credly before, they really are an industry leader in this space. They work with a huge amount of education institutions, community organizations, as well as corporate enterprises, businesses just like ours, to encourage earners really all over the world to learn, upskill, and then go on to share those badges. In terms of the benefits Credly can bring to you as either as someone earning badges or a partner that we work with as a company, it's really around two values that Credly have. The first being strengthening trust and credibility. So the way that they deliver badges is through blockchain technology, and it creates a really secure and verifiable way of knowing that someone who earned a badge did it legitimately. They didn't just Photoshop a certificate. They haven't printed something out that they're showing you on a resume or trying to do something a little bit dodgy. It's really easy to verify that a badge or a credential was legitimately earned. And that second value is really around the people earning these badges. So there's a huge amount of people using Credly, and it helps connect those earners to opportunities and add more value in several ways. One of them being by helping you win more deals. So being able to show off your the broad range of skills or expertise that your team members have or that your company has can help you build more confidence with your customers. For those individual learners or earners, it can help them get a promotion by, again, showing that they have a real commitment to lifelong learning, or even help them get that next job or a new job after earning some like more complex or higher grade certifications. As I said, Credly is used by a really large number of organizations all over the world. There are several similar companies to Access4 that you might work with already, and you might already have badges through these organizations. And they are like Avaya, Cisco, Microsoft you might work with already, as well as IBM. So their badges all can sit within one digital wallet that learners build over the lifetime of their learning, and they all sit together. But why don't I put this into more context by showing you a real example? Here is one of our partner users. So this is a real person out there in the community who has been earning badges over their lifetime. I've blurred out their identity, obviously, but you can see here, this is an example of their Credly digital wallet. They've actually already earned several of our badges, which you can see here, but you can see as well, they've earned badges from other organizations. And like I said, they all sit in one digital wallet that they can show off to their team, to a customer, to that next prospective employer to show the broadness in their knowledge. Coming back to Access4 though, and I've given you a bit of a sneak peek here of some of our badges. We're starting with the foundation. So we already have foundation courses and foundation learning paths within Strive. We're launching 5 certifications or 5 digital badges to start, and they are sales, support, provisioning, marketing, and finance. We're starting with 5 at the foundation level to help you get an introduction to digital badges, but it also encourages you to make the most of that entry-level range of content that we have that sets that real baseline for what's next, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So they're the 5 that are ready to go right now. If you were to jump into SaaSboss and Strive, you'd be able to learn and earn one of these right now. But rather than just show you a picture of these badges, why don't we go in and earn one together? So I am going to stop sharing, and we tested this a little earlier, so I know it'll definitely work when I go to share again. One moment, team. And like I said, if you do have any questions, just pop them in the chat and Jasmine is going to get them through to me. Cool, so I am sharing again. So you can see here, I'm logged into SaaSboss right now. And if you haven't been to Strive before, you can get to Strive just from that sidebar on the left. There's an icon right there. If you don't see the Strive button, your organization might not be enabled for Strive yet, and you can do that by reaching out to me or reaching out to your partner growth manager. Once you're in Strive, which looks like this, you can see here, I'm on the Strive dashboard. I can see there's learning that I'm already enrolled in, learning that I'm encouraged to do. I'm just going to jump over to the catalog though. And you can see here, because they're our most recently published content, they're sitting right at the top. You can see our Strive certifications and badges are already there. And I can filter out that content too. If I click on the type here, type certifications, it'll filter out anything else. I can jump into a certification just by clicking on it. I can read a little bit about what I'll get out of it by earning it. And if I want to start that certification, I just have to click on enroll. If I scroll down the page, you can see the content that makes up this certification. They'll sit as individual pieces of content. Something that's nice about these certifications is you might have already completed courses that make up these certifications, and they will be recognized once you have enrolled in them. So you can see here, there's a course that's inside it. If you have already done it, it will show a tick there once you've enrolled. So you don't have to repeat or redo content, fortunately. For this next step, we're going to assume that I've already enrolled and completed this foundation sales badge. So what happens next? After I've enrolled, I've completed these courses, I've passed them all, I've finished the certification. Within 5 days of completing a certification, you will get an email just like this one. So here I am in my email, got an email that says Access 4 issued you a new badge. Here it is. You've earned a badge from Access 4 and there's a button to accept it. So this is the first step in getting that badge out for real people to see. I'm going to click on the link here. If you've never used Credly before, you'll be prompted to make a new account. So don't worry too much if you are brand new to Credly. They have that as part of their onboarding process. But I already have a Credly account, so I'm just going to sign into that real quick. So here I am signed into Credly. So you can see the badge here that I've earned, but what I need to do is accept it. So Credly don't automatically display badges you earn publicly, that you're completely in control in. So they're pretty big on privacy at Credly. So I need to confirm that I want to accept the badge before it's displayed. And that's through this large green button here. So I'm going to accept the badge. Here I get more control over who can see it. Encourage you to leave that second one on. What it means is if I go on to earn a subsequent badge, let's say I go on to earn the provisioning badge, it'll automatically save it to my profile without me having to do this step. I'm accepting the badge. So now that's in my digital wallet, but what happens next that we really encourage, and so do Credly, just in terms of getting visibility of this learning achievement, is to share it. And you can do that through this share button here. For example, I can click on this LinkedIn one. It'll automatically prompt me to add it to my profile as like a learning experience, but I can also share it to the timeline with a message. You can leave it as that default one, or you can type in something to personalize it, and clicking share to LinkedIn takes me straight to my profile and it's already filled in. So you don't need to play around with this. It already gives you that link to share it and get it onto the LinkedIn network for people to help you celebrate. And it really is that easy. So get in, learn a badge, earn it, accept it, and then share it. I'm going to stop sharing this presentation for a moment and we will come back to my main one. Brilliant. So for managers and partner companies, I've shown you the benefits in earning badges and learning them. We've shown your team how to do that and how to share it with your network. Badges that we're offering and our certifications have an annual lifetime. So they expire after 1 year. And we've chosen to do that because content in our industry changes over time, as well as our products and our platform. And we want your staff to be able to refresh and upskill in a really easy way. It is automated. So as that expiry date approaches, your team members receive reminders that the badge is approaching expiry. What that does is motivates them to come back to Strive and complete a refresher. So refresher content, again, is hosted in Strive and part of that certification. Once they complete that, the badge is renewed and it's renewed for another 12 months. What I've got here on the right is just an example of what a badge looks like in Credly if it has expired. So it's still visible, but there's a warning message that's shown to say that, hey, this badge actually had an expiry date and it's passed. So the person that earned this might not be completely up to date with the content, but they still recognize that you did achieve that learning moment at a point in time. So that's really easy to do, and we take care of the majority of that automation. Finally, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's next on the roadmap for badges. Like I mentioned, we're starting with foundation badges and certifications, but what we have on our roadmap for you to benefit from next is that intermediate level and advanced. So we want to show that pathway of more complex knowledge, more complex skills, whether that be winning larger, more complex deals with your customers, provisioning more complex UCaaS solutions, or supporting and troubleshooting more complex problems. We want to have that as a next step and a step after that in terms of the content that we offer you. As part of that, we want to make sure that these levels of learning have more practical and evidence-based challenges. You'll notice with our foundation level of content, it's largely quizzes with a couple of examples of real life scenarios for you to pass, but we want to move away from quizzes and get you doing real things to show that you know what you're doing. Also for that more advanced layer, we want to be able to offer those expert users the opportunity to meet with us in person and take advantage of workshop opportunities, again, where we can impart skills and knowledge to you through real life activities. And finally, again, if you think about that advanced level, we want to be able to reward and elevate your team members as well as our partner organizations that really have that commitment to being highly skilled and at the top of their game. And we want to do that through rewards, through promoting your organization, as well as individual team members. So they're all things that you can look forward to on our roadmap. As I said, this was a real short and sharp session. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, or you can reach out to your partner growth manager directly. Either of us are very accessible, but really it's over to you now. Everything is there in Strive ready for you to go. Jump into SaaSboss, head over to Strive and start earning these badges and certifications. It's been a real delight to present to you today. I am going to run over to the Q&A just real quick to make sure we don't have any questions. Hopefully I covered that in a real complete way. And this session will be available on YouTube as well. So if you did want to run through anything I've shown you today, again, real quick 15 odd minutes there. It looks like we don't have any questions. That's brilliant. Cool. I'll wrap things up then. Everyone have a wonderful morning, and I cannot wait to see more of you earning badges and sharing them on LinkedIn. Have a wonderful morning, team. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.